November 2022. Na SLFA, we Salon Parliament say, well, let them self knock chest bar. Let them invite SLFA. May they invite only one that we concern football. Now we country. For make them can let them can explain. Una bien mi oh. Yes, una bien mi. But before that, ECSL Bigiri from the 24th to the 28th. Where they say that they do exhibition verification. Well, the 28th done today. If you want to watch now on salon, it don't done. Well, me I be the hope say then go extend them. Unfortunately, I don't know, but let I just check now again and see if, because before they can live, I check. There was no press release say then they extend them. And I just they check right now, nothing. Not they talk about any extension. So as it is, officially, unless the commissioner can tell you tomorrow, say, well, we'll be left, let them blow 2 days, we'll come back. Exhibition is officially closed. But this exhibition, it be carried in young game. Person where I talk to today, a close relative today. He go, outside a register. Outside and display, in name not there, in face not there. No name, no face. He join the line. He go na the counter or na the table where they set up. He give name. Then watch through the list. Then find in name day. He say yes. He begin for sign against the name. Say he don't can verify. But here I say, on the display list, he was not there. He said not to be in one. I be about in 5. They not be Diddy. But he go sign, outside EBC in name and in face. He said then get book or then get maybe then just they put Sunday then get a printed slip where then they go through. He say he see in name and face day. So I ask and say, you know, ask and say why you name and face not the party why then display. But he did outside and they verify. He say no. He say what in don't see in name and in face, in don't sign, in good to go. That's one. Other people them with the where they're not able to find the name. Not on the display list, not on the one who say if you go sign against your name. They're not able to find them. They're not say eliminated. Five days, 24, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 days. Question man says, so you not get for votes? No, you get for votes. Because the main one, not to the display. Now the one where then at the counter outside you go sign against. Then na the main one. Not to the other than display, sir. I don't know if ECSL, after this verification process, then go still get for knack and chest see, then do a good job. I don't know. But to go wait for them. Make them come. Make we waiting them go tell we. Because as it is, if there is no extension, then I'm afraid that 257,000 over will then eliminate. I think say some people them fall at that list day. We're not supposed for the day. Yes, over 257,000. And the time, the 5 days, it kind of short. It kind of short. Just like how Honorable Kagbo tell we about Falaba, where say 668 people them na they register, but na only 38 names. 630 face. But we wait for ECSL. Then are the Master Sabi people them. Then are the Master Sabi people them. Now I making them they in charge. So they wait for them. That's not just an update on the, because we say for try we only now, not so. We they play the jingle them, we then say the songs them, we then say for make people then go. We do part time, we make a program now. We do it. But one thing we I see with all the different centers them where they see pictures and everything, crowd not been there. Crowd not been there. I can't say na due to not enough publicity or not enough time, but crowd not be there. So it's difficult for see verification center we get that kind of massive crowd. It not been there. I hope say people they know say 257,000 be don't come out. But would that not been go? Then we voter ID come out and not get. Well, we dey wait. Another update on the PR system. The PR system, like how we been talking now, for say, you know what thing? Una go na court. Before una go make bas na parliament, una go na court. So, JFK, Joseph Fitzgerald Camara, and some man say they know why I either named it because now they all put the constitution together. But anyway, here in Dr. Abdullahi, they don't write to the Supreme Court. They say, do ya? They want the Supreme Court for tell President Bio for say that PR system where it tell ECSL for make them can do it unconstitutional. Now so they write to, well, in a lawyer. Me, I don't know if now so you go address, but sometimes you get for put on like that. You are a back with see? For say, not to anyone do amu. Here in Dr. Abdullahi Okonte. They don't file a notice of motion wherein they urge the Supreme Court for declare President Bill in directive for change 2023 electoral system to proportional representation as unconstitutional and void. Well, and that's so one thing. So that being said, Dr. Sylvia Olainka Blyden himself not be left behind Padawandi. No, himself not be left behind. Himself say, in the back, waiting, then file na Supreme Court. He saying he confirm say Supreme Court by law today, physically, so, I confirm that Supreme Court by law has today physically served on Attorney General a case against President Bill, direction of Mohamed Kone to use PR for 2023 election. I support the case, but tonight, strongly, I don't advise JFK for pay closer study to the paper them we file. Now that's one thing. Supreme Court. Supreme Court. Bolin on a court. Fale on interpret for we in time. In time. On time or in time or anyone now. Do ya? Now una know we constitution better. Now una ki interpret am better. So they beg una. Una not sit down para again till after election. Ou they big. Yeah? Una interpret am for we, let we understand. So no go see gbas again. If the lawmakers then they do the gbas, well, let the Supreme Court tell we, say yes, President Bill get rights for use am. Then we don't say that President Bill for invoke am. Well, now he don't invoke am, he be dey sleep, he don't knock am, the thing don't wake. He don't wake. Do ya, Supreme Court? Let we do the needful. Let we make am fast. Eh? There. Thank you. We dey wait for you from the Supreme Court. Eh? But me, I just dey beg the Lord, just do am fast. Don't do am fast. We see what happen at Kenya. They know it's them. They sit down in case. Then declare who that win. They move. Lord do am. They are big. Okay. Now we want to come to today's program proper. If you don't follow we na Sarah network, you gonna say me na person way me and Leone stars. That paddy business. It not be tranga between we two. Me and Leone stars. And I not be the hider na. I not be the hider. But lately, I was like, okay. While I know they. Then say bad bush no dey for to bad picking. So, low they go no more. But, my dear, Leone star no dey try. I remember the other 10 we been get Uda. Uda we been get. We been do program, Mohamed Kalon become. Why they talk about Leone star? Say, oh no, not so. You for do so, no so, no so. Alright. We are here now. Amos game Leone star don left. Where they go play? One ball will not they score. One ball will not they score. But the kind kabudu wo they work out with enough on his efforts. The kabudu they wo they work out with enough on you. The Minister of Sport I don't know if from where Leone stars, where he take over as sports minister, if he don't ever left behind where Leone star they go. Eh? The minister of sports. Where Leone star they cross border. He don't ever left behind. Ever. I like them say self. Leone star they go play waiting. He they go. Why? Why they go? And the crowd who then they work out with look and they don't come under. Eh? The crowd who then they work out with. Just now outside them be go play, we then go get issue all. We then go small officially, where the place they not be ready for that one day. I don't want they escape me small. Outside them be go. The minister ain't left behind no. Okay. In Sierra Leone, we settle for less. This na on me, yeah? All man get rights to your opinion, yeah? You get rights to your opinion, me, I get rights to my opinion. Yeah? Nobody no get monopoly na yeah. So what they say is on me. Okay. We settle for less. I was in Sierra Leone. Nations Cup. I be this alone. Yeah? Before we qualify for Go Nations Cup, then play. On our merits, no points. We qualify. We'll qualify. Okay, Ahmed Tijamba, thank you for reminding me. Now Morocco, we'll go past the number of people and then they can't turn around and can't tell we say, oh, no, the one that we go, then pay for themselves, this and that and blah, 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 blah. Okay? We qualify for Go Nations Cup. Now we qualify you. President Biose na get the key for football because of what may happen during NPRC term. It says so because I don't qualify. Let we do this. Now we go flamboyant party. We give land, we give money. What you know? Because we qualify. And this now country, we don't go for them big competition when they do funding. I mean, they make fun I say. I don't know if you can remember. But yeah, if they don't play fine, that land and that money they take them. If you can remember now. Because I be feel to say it was premature at that time for make we get anything in there. Where sabi so we need a cross group stage. We need cross that. Well, what's happen, look at the don't come under. The land the money we cow go. The other 10 suitcase all cow go. Papa God. Yes. Suitcase all cow go. Okay. Give money, give all thing, get the key. Then Go Nations Cup. How come out today? How we come out today? Well, you remember how we come out today? And so come back now home. Well, Nations Cup, they right around the corner back. Now begin say who they play friendlies. All kind friendly who don't go play. Then just they beat you like boo boo. Now yeah, I suggest but dear, let we play them Premier League them first. Let they play behind yard. Let they play by region. Let we play them first bar. Let we forget about this traveling. Eh? And say no. I in Dubai kind side. Yeah, you tight. In 2 no able go World Cup. Now they say go play friendly in Dubai. Who don't want go Dubai? Eh? Who don't want go Dubai? Okay. First, at times, most of the time, not even at times, most of the time, then they pull the list. Even though we go talk by them, but they don't care, then they pull the list. And they pull her. I like now 23 officials, 21 player, or 23 player, 23 officials, each player get one official. We are attached to her. I like to talk, then they pull her. But this last one now for go this Dubai, then if you small pull the list. Eh? But what thing get for happen? The list get for leak. The list a leak. 51 man. Now they go to Dubai. Including the players them. But their family, how must the game end? Now we dey go to crowd, then beat 3, we come back full. 51 now we go with. So because they not pull that list there, where the blanks pull, where the list leak, what's it get for happen? It look like say Parliament back no gladi. Parliament say no, bo. This thing, it too much. Let we invite them. Let them can explain. Eh? Let them can explain. But wait. Let no care then go eat na Parliament. SLFA don't do press conference. Outside them bash journalists them. They no go na the every Thursday press briefing. Outside them they hail themselves. Yes. And they hail themselves. Say the good work they don't do. But again, we Sierra Leone and after they kill them, we play but now we no more. I see Nations Cup in Sierra Leone, we they celebrate. We they celebrate on and not be three. Just imagine you don't used to beat stay. Eh? Like what your parents promise you say you today. That can daddy. Eh? Now me get a go left can mark day. Then what thing ever happen? You cross that 2 broomstick. Eh? You cross the 2 broomstick, you put on a road. Then they mass the broomstick. Then they forget. It be the walk back. And then you don't promise to beat you. You go find the 2 broomstick, you can put on a road. Eh? If you not the mammy or the part where they pass, you just watch them and let them massa. He say, as they massa so, they forget. Something happen, something happen, and forget. Can't look gladdy. Forget say the other day do. Eh? I ever say that who be they do have. Hey, I boom tick for put that road. But come on, I do one. I don't promise you say today I dey go a come. What go catch you? Well, I can gladness day. Yes, Bango, I shall say, you know. That kind of gladness, they now be the pan saloon. The lady that you go to a beach, man. I was like, wait, we not so we know. Not so we win. Now they glad is so. Because waiting no. We tire with beating. We tire with beating. So when they not beat we, even if we draw, we glad for that. Eh? Francis George, thank you for the stars. Now don't forget to let the stars they come. Let the stars keep coming. So that's the main reason. We make, because we used to beating, we make man and the gladdy. Eh? I'm going to say the boomstick make it live. But like I say, if we bingo World Cup, the list, brah. And the Lord not talking no more. And if we bingo World Cup, I doubt if all the ministers enough for fella. Hey. Eh? I doubt if the minister then go left. Because I already know who for be go. But not so me more to go here. Then you know say they go. Hey, they go. But left and so forth. Even that Nations Cup, they'll be go get bad name back. Because they say they go to supporters them. Then at the end of the day, they say some man hotel who said they go put them, no correct. And what do they do is smooth ba? When they get gallop. Eh? Waiting. But anyway, because that 51-man list leak, Parliament safe. Well, at this they want to make we know. The Parliamentary Committee on Sport. From the office of the clerk, the permanent secretary, Ministry of Sports, then copy the Honorable Speaker, the leader of government's business, leader of main opposition, executive director, National Sport Authority, the general secretary, SLFA. Then copy them. Parliamentary summon. We mean to say, this paper will reach you. You forgo na Parliament. Eh? Let me read through. In accordance with Section 93, subsection 3 and 6, and Section 107, subsection 2A and B of the 1991 Constitution of Sierra Leone, Act number 6 of 1991, they don't direct me for someone, one, the Minister of Sports. I feel say Parliament they miss yanda. Who say me feel say them for be start? So they all get the key. They all get the key. They never start, so don't even get the key. But anyway, then they start from the Minister of Sport. Sometimes if you hand over the key to the Minister of Sport, now make you see whenever the team they go, it they be in kickly, they left behind. Because I ain't get the key. But the key safe, it they work. Hey. To summon the Minister of Sport, and one. The Executive Director, the National Sport Authority, the General Secretary, and the President of SLFA. Then I left and key staff to Parliament. So, you and a key staff. You sabi yourself, eh? When they say key staff, who are only key? Staff they will get the key. Yeah, well, see, that guy talk on the radio. He say, now the one that will get the key staff, now the one that, you na sabi una self. Una sabi una self. Una all get parking space na stadium. The pan yai. Yes? There's a parking sign right there. Na stadium hostel. Na so they write. The pan yai. Na so they write for the parking spot. Not to me they call the name na ya. But you na key staff. Una sabi una self. Then na left BNU. Una for go Parliament on Wednesday, the 30th of November 2022, 10 a.m. sharp. Then now waste more. 10 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday, una need for go Parliament. Una de go na committee room number 1. And so Parliament see. I say for brief committee members on una recent trip of the Sierra Leone national men's football team on a go Dubai. That trip on a go Dubai, then they there. Then say on a go tell them. Sometimes some of una the key staff they una not be don't watch this fine. La I tell una now, yeah? Because of una need for go na Parliament on Wednesday, 10 o'clock in the morning, una the big alejo them. Kaikonu, thank you for the stars. Una the big alejo them. Una for submit 17 copies. Yeah. You like paper business? Then I get the parliamentarian the tablets they eat. Paper they for Siboko all around at the country. When we go paperless? Who still go paperless for declot Sierra Leone? Paper boko. But who any two one print per paper? I mean the parliamentarian then soon come. Then for them by now then from that till the uyeri then for them get the tablets then. So the one they were in at that sports committee they never just forward then documents then to there. But we now they get tablets, they will still ask for paper. And we are old school like that. But this is technology business. Oh, no mix the. Now so get people left. Now the diaspora. We don't come from 19 pep. 30 then you know one get themselves in acquaintance with technology. Who sabi we self? No, so you say, me I no mix so. We say Zelle, say no. We say Cash App, he say no. He say for order online, he say, I they go put me card pan computer. No, I know they do am. I they go na the store. I they go na the store. Yes. Una dey gree o. So if you know say, you na one. Not talk who they talk about this paper business. Yeah? Hey, judge said that for let paper black and white. Alright. We don't hear you. Let they go. 17 copies of the following documents to the committee in Secretariat. Yeah. By Friday, we don't give them more. Friday we pass. They say by the 25th, Hope so una be don give them. Eh? Okay. But this are the documents they ask for. 1. Full list of the 51. Hey! Call catch me. 51-man delegation we go Dubai. And their respective roles indicated. Until the list leak, I can't tell you the list will leak. The one the way they did. But Parliament now believe the one will leak. Eh? Ahmed Tijamba say Tripoli left. Even some man were born in school and no sabi use computer. But I not talk say for sabi use computer. I don't know if you hear it I say fine. Eh? I say for become acquaint with self. Okay. Let's continue. 2. The total amount of money where government give now through the National Sports Authority for this trip on I go Dubai. Even contest, how them go paperless with internet no dey. Who that say internet no dey salon? But internet dey. Internet dey na parliament. They all get WhatsApp na dem phone. They tablet so they get forget the internet go dey. We can't fit on internet dey. We can't say internet no dey salon. Well, some of the work they will want do that kind of internet no dey, but internet it dey salon. They want know how much then collect from government for go for that skip day. Well, the one we get for bit time. Parliament, they all get for bit sooner time. Let me tell you that one thing. In 2017 copies of each of the wire, they all not get for appear fully. Now this last one that they ask for say, una want receipt and all supporting document on expenditure for the Dubai trip. Well, that one day, I ain't get for bit to that time. For we where they argue say internet no dey. For this document, that internet they salon. For forwarding document here, we get that internet thing. We get her. We get her more. Yes, the internet go get in hiccup, but we just can't say, oh, internet no dey salon. Yes, we're going to say na internet to internet. Okay. For forward the receipt there. Online paper document here, then PDF here. But I'll get the internet. Even WhatsApp if they forward PDF before I see. We'll get her. But the receipt and all supporting documents for the expenditure they do na Dubai. The worst thing for ask na receipt. If na lie, let them ask. Eh? You call the name now. Call the name, bo. You know somebody that ever ask for receipt? Eh? Why they talk like Rango begin say, what's happen now with Lara Telopea? 30 day, eh? You don't pass some here. That's what they ask for. Eh? I say ask the Auditor General. When then they go ask for receipt, what think can happen? Okay. So for later receipt they come out, we go match the money when they take na government yan. Me I want CD. Yes, I want CD. By the end, Parliament began for tell and say, then swift cooperation is solicited. Mohamed Kagbo, senior clerk of the committee, now him be send this letter to all them people there where they want to see. I don't know why, with all the traveling the way they don't do, with all the talk the way we don't talk now, when they go to Kabudu, why not this particular Dubai trip? Now in Parliament interested in. Eh? Why not this particular one, this Dubai? Dubai. Why is the world be the say they only fly inside Dubai? Now who force reach you? Who go play? Yes, who kick with game and the lost side, they will come out back and do. They will left and give them now. Eh? But like I say, would I ever approve this kind of trip? He say not like the country. Hey, bruh. And because of the love they get for the country, now he make. But let's go to no, let's left the player them. Let's left the player them. Abbas Chalo say, what's so triple? You remember say when them being no, not to that 10 day, Abbas. This last game when them play. He say, what if the receipt they all be dollars when they be thief the bag then a lungi? Eh? Law left the player them. They play them now 24. 24 players them. Now then go with Law left them one and they. Let we come to the officials them we go. We go to 24 players. Remember, this not friendly. This not according to the leaked documents where Parliament asked them now say, well, Parliament don't want to look at this. So they asked them, say, well, una count the list on go it. Number one, they say they get a technical team. Babadi Kamara, in the team manager, he go. Mohamed Benson Bawo, in the team admin, he go. John Edward Kista, when the coach, of course, he get for go. Amidou Karim, assistant coach 1. John Dominic Kone, assistant coach 2. So we go to 3, we coach them. Ajet Sheku or Shehu, I don't know, technical assistant. He go. We go to Hassan Kamara, and the goalkeeper in coach. He go. So we don't go to 4 coach now. Eh? Alusain Bangsila, and the doctor for the team. He go. Joyce Joannis. Is this na psychotherapist? Physiotherapist, okay. In the physiotherapist, he go. Philip Core. In the masseuse, he go. Augustus Lawson, welfare, he go. Ronald Cisse, photographer, he go. Alibita and Mohamed Sanusi, the team, the media, take pictures, videos, he go. Then go, na then 2. So now 2 posts there now. By the team media. Alibita and Mohamed Sanusi. Yeah, so that one day, na then 14. Other officials. Thomas Daddy Bremer. head of delegation. Ibrahim Nyelenke, Minister of Sports. Kenneth Braimer, Executive Director of Sports. Prince Sakwi, SLFA Exco. Braimer Jallo, SLFA Exco. Chalibio always he go himself. He say na sports ambassador. You know the left behind. Always Chalibio back there behind the team. Sport ambassador. Okay. Ali Kadar, advisor to the Ministry of Sports. Advisor to the Ministry of Sports. Alhaji Madi Bangura, Finance Manager. Eric Batilo Jusufumba, National Sports Authority, the media. James Fofana, then say official. Official as waiting. But when I go explain to Parliament, because Parliament say they want to know the role. Official, waiting they go officiate. Victor Louis, official. Zulu Tandui, official. Benjamin Godin, official. Official as waiting. Eh? E? No, not to the pine you, yes, Bangwa, not to. Then just put official. The other then they put finance manager, then put NSA media, then put minister of sport, then put head of delegation. Then we come to them 4 people here, then just say then are official there. Now go explain to Parliament. Parliament! By the leak document, I hope so now self get a more. Eh? Parliament committee room number 1 for sports. And then 4 people here, then say then are official. Oh. They not tell we what thing and go for. Then just say official. There. Sometimes when they go to another, then go don't add the role and capacity. So now so we end up with 24 players. Friendly, yes. Friendly. 27 officials. We get 24 players. So we get the officials then, we able to match each official to a player that will get sub. Just in case the other one entire. Eh? Yes, you can get 24 players and 27 officials. So we'll go match 1-to-1. Then we'll go 3 sub. So in case anyone per then official and they want tire, the other one and they go take over. Yeah. For say no more than go Dubai. Eh? And the judge say, he say, we no can't find you. We don't left the handbag them. Eh? So we don't left them. Well, let you see no more. Olamide Ball, thank you for the stars. Few weeks back, we'll be the listen. The chairman, Daniel Oldfield, be the plead and the appeal for the cricket team. A winning national team. And when they put the country in name both home and international, they make the salon name fly pan cricket. He said, but today they fly all over and they collect per diem. Yeah? Salon soccer corrupt. Okay. I mean, the ask just don't say why? Why make now this particular trip? This particular trip, now in Parliament feel say they need for ask question. Well, news around town. But the list we are called. The SLFA Secretary General, you know your name there, eh? Okay. So news around town, they say, even this leak list, the FA Secretary General, and they news around town back, they say, the FA Secretary General, when they don't reach, he begin tell the player they let them not play the ball. They say begin try for sabotage because he no go. But they say at first he was instrumental. Listen, news around town, no. He go explain out to Parliament because they say they need Andy. Eh? He go explain to Parliament. But they say he was instrumental in securing this particular friendly in Dubai. Parliament. But yeah, I want to ask them people there, how they can secure them friendly there? Yes? Now they get the intention, then go through CAF approve, and all this or what's not. Eh? Seriously. Because news around town, it is point par Secgen. Say because they not go out. Now you make all this boss they happen now. Te Parliament they can't say. Te documents they leak. Or the other day now when they float around, when they accuse Secgen say he was instrumental in securing the waiting. The friendly. Te location Kaisai. But later, well, look like say the powers that be can pass in own power way be. So news around town they say it begin for sabotage. So now so Parliament you take kind side. Because Parliament just pinpoint by this particular one no more. Parliament I don't tell them they travel. On they see. You don't say. Well then they go for them friendly there. But on this one no more una pinpoint pa. Well, they say 100 days for thief man. Now one day no more. Master House. Go catch and pakong. Yes. Catch and pakong. Like that. Eh? Geneva say, the FA go say, they're independent. So they're not answerable to Parliament. That na be Aisha Johansson in your age. That era day, but anybody want mistake, but see, he work on a CAF and FIFA. Kekle. But they don't make sure they don't slap well. Eh? No, so. Then give it back. Because if na your era like this, like FIFA don't right. It's not a connection. Say they want to interfere for football, but it's not to interfere. Not to interfere. Let them go explain. First of all, our government spend money. Then take government money. Gandoba, thank you for the stars. SLFA. People and they accuse una. They say una corrupt. But una ready, una say people they don't understand. Yes. SLFA say una don't understand. I make una they say they corrupt. Eh? But wait. Before I come with the panelists them, I'll just give few minutes to the pine safe. The pine eye. We own the pine eye now. Because if we want to talk about this on Saturday, but we not agree. like how the Pine Eye Force. Not too long one, a just short one, because whenever we talk about sport, we get we own the Pine Eye in a. So we go count and the chairman, sir. Saturday, you want to talk about this, but I begin for all you day. So now we make it quick. I don't lay the premise. So what thing that you don't take on this one, sir?
Well, are you getting me clearly, Triple?
Loud and clear, sir.
Good. To God be the glory, this day I come, and this day I come now. And I'll let people know, say, we, NSA Network Radio, One Pot Show, One Pot Sports, the nation, Salunans all over the world, them forgive a tap on the shoulder, them forgive a feather to a cap. You know why I say so? For the last 5 years, from APC term to now, we have not relented. We have never relented in advocating for equality in sports generally, in totality. How government, from the previous government, APC, to now. You remember what the APC government do to them? They wouldn't go by road, Nagambe wouldn't go win the cricket. Tell them come, the previous government no they don't do. They are now then stuff come, they see now sports, then at the this, then at the that. It was one of the trump card, or what you can call her, what they call for election. That then will change election power way. I mean, they will change sports to what it be used for be doing MPRC. Now, all the two be the talk. Whether be the lie, whether be the oppose anybody, whether be just the calling name for people, now don't see you. Triple I can let you know, say, we begin talk on Saturday, right? Now, social media has been inundated with talk about SLFA, talk about the sports ministry and NSA. This Leone Stars thing, I keep reiterating this, that if una get an association, if una they own sports at the country, sports, we repeat the same at this program, sports not to football no more. So I long get almost 40 sports disciplines, for God's sake. Why only football? Why only football? We keep hammering that. Myself, you, and people always like sports now. People away, they don't they talk sports, but they like sports now. This is network radio on the world alike. Well, you don't see it in the apple now. Now, they can say that Creole that leaf with sweet goat malt. Nine they want in Bella, not so. Who they talk, they show they talk nonsense. Now, about that we get the pine all they talk all kind of thing. Now look at in the apple. They don't do all that thing there. They don't marginalize other disciplines them. They don't disrespect them. They don't take them. And then the minister, he get the audacity the last year when come out South Africa. And I can let people know say, for the last 10 for the last 4 or 5 international matches, or the 4 or 5 wouldn't go. Now 10 not now, so 10 not don't know Leone Stars no score. Whereas other disciplines, then cricket don't win for the past 4 years, then they win out of salon, not to inside salon competition. Then picking and go, they don't go win basketball. Then they don't go win swimming. The one they will go self now Commonwealth Games. They win. They want the way then when they call picking. Then pick now swimming. All in the volleyball they don't go win. They don't get no accolade. They don't even represent. They don't even call them na state out for acknowledge them. That 2 Canadian picking and don't come out in Canada. They don't go box. They don't go box for saloon. 2 Canadian picking them. Pay for themselves, pay for their own coach there. They don't acknowledge themselves. Before they say they carry the one go, then go get a passport. And so what? So now back to this. I just touch base to people. So we don't do for the past almost year, we don't effect for this 2 departs. So now the ethics committee or sports committee, they lock their eye. I see what's them called the anti-corruption. And not say thing pass now. Now, where this thing can happen. With this dubious, well, allegedly, we get for take 10 talk. No, so sir, they say the case to go next tomorrow or tomorrow. Because we to win na Canada na still Monday. But na salon now na Tuesday. So na tomorrow then they go na the 10 na. So now what happen? When they don't come, but what happen? People they send something to you, but we not go delve on anything. The incident then they go na the host, then they go talk na the well of parliament, na the sports committee. The thing what happen is, then people say, then get trip for go na Dubai. I can tell you, say the very Algeria wouldn't go play on the 19th of November. The 19th, I don't say myself now the way they call. That very 19th day, Algeria then play Sweden. And Sweden walk Nigeria, Algeria 3-0. So who side then get for go play Algeria? They went there, cooked up plan. We now things don't begin come say na Secretary General. Then they say na the president of SLFA. Then they say na the secretary between the Daddy Brahma and Chris Kamara and other people. All man now na social finger pointing. Call name has to be put up. Now call name. And social media has been sort of inundated with reports of the castigation of sports na salon. Well, not of sports na football, because I can say I reiterate these guys. The minister na football minister, the NSA boss na football NSA, because they are responsible for sports, but then they part football because na money no more than they part. So when they come up on this year na Dubai, na when they come back, I think say the sports committee, the ethics committee for oversight committee, then decide for say anything. With what you don't so. With all the entire social media, now, the sports minister, Nyelenke, the executive director, Dr. Kenneth Brahma, the NSA, the one they were in the Kabudu, the president for SLFA, Daddy Brahma, the secretary general when Chris Kamara. Right now, Chris Kamara they come because to do it at the World Cup because of a secretary general for SLFA. Now, a get special invitation from FIFA. So it did not Qatar right now. So you no go come. Pass another go lock up where come. But now Chris Kamara the Qatar in America. Then the other one there, the next side, but then you see say some people and they wouldn't go delegation. What you call delegation? And then they swell almost. Just like the name of it they call, you don't get the Mao and the money man from SL, the Mao they deal with the finances and SLFA. You get the one then back again with they deal with money business like NSA. And no one day happen. For one they report sports stars alone 45 years ago. And no one day happen. You get the pressman they come on SLFA. You get the pressman they come on NSA. This last one, so I will take one post where I go pull triple A. I will pull one post Leone. Alibita na we colleague. Alibita the all the way England. Na Alibita na the young man way na them Alibita Desmond Payne. But like na the one they report sports that then they let people know about salon play the way they do. So then they elect them color. They can go get right for color. So I just touch based on this one for let them know say we're not stupid. Alibita you pull and do panelist way they get, but they not talk about side chick there. Beaucoup de comme triple A. So back to base. So the committee honorable I think say what it boy the honorable the mauna the Alusan Alu Conte nana the chairman sports committee oversight committee na parliament. Nine na then call say the minister the executive director of NSA the secretary general of SLFA, the president, and then one day what you call the SLFA, then call them back. Then one day you call say the insiders. You know to meet people, the inner core. The one that we get there, as you say them parking lots. When they name them did it. The one that we say again, the power and the French. So, don't they all let them for appear. Because just imagine, they're not even give the list. And are dubious according to what they see. This year, a deep pass what they see. Just imagine. So now, added to that list, what you read, I don't get information back from my colleagues then at all. Newspaper, the credible report with out that this very man, the honorable Alusan Alu Conte say, he say, let me make abundantly clear, say, for where them people don't come out na Cameroon, for them come out Cameroon the last Nations Cup last year, they don't ask them, the Minister of Sports and the executive director, una give a report, but the money we disbursed, we una disbursed. He told the media, say now so they ask them, they don't say now, he said the minister said to them, the minister tell them, say, them be get group of people where them be allocate, where them be give the responsibility for arrange hotel accommodation, transportation, and feeding. Can you imagine? Per nation scope na Cameroon, the Ministry of Sports and the NSA, them be contract some people when they take care of the hotel accommodation, the feeding and transportation. And then people they say now they no get the report from last year. Say now they no get reported. That now within the Honorable Ali Konto tell the media. Say now, and that then they dodge. And them as parliamentarians, they owe obligation to the country for tell the country what thing they happen and that for develop sports. Once our answers when say, why now all this time when I don't say a network radio they report how the people are the marginalized other disciplines? Only football. Why now only football? When I not be all this time so when the secure sports, the secure football, but sports generally. Also this honorable be there, whether they marginalized swimming, cricket, basketball, volleyball, only for football. And once I would have said for like the sport, the triple, even the Ministry of Finance, because now the cricket body they go to Ma, the Patriots then they go to Ma for go play an 8-nation tournament. Now Rwanda, can you imagine this now World Cup? Not a friendly match, now World Cup then they go play the likes of Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, Botswana. Then they play big country there. Then they go. Now, then they lunge, now then they go sleep because of money. In money, no, they better. They don't go now, half the team don't go sleep na lunge, then they go tomorrow, then the other one, then they go later. Then for care with media man, tell them the same money for care, somebody will go tell the world but Twitter, but they don't get the money till now. They don't write letter to the president, but till now the president will see that. But when are Leone stars? And I can give you into they even did at the minister in office today. The minister said them go make their own arrangement for talk to the president. Can you imagine? People and they listen this so they make the effort and go meet the minister. For the moment the minister facilitated and see the president and the president we chief what's the call we are back for cricket. Then instead of them go make arrangement for themselves. Today Monday. Can you imagine? So you see how you go say the Minister of Sports? So that happen no AAA. Then someone in a parliament, then they all they go talk, and then for I'd say the minister, the man under the chairperson don't talk say. Then they dodge the all this time. They say they want to them give for arrange no give money, they no give report now. So now then see how they happen. So I don't know if we won't person and go there Wednesday for go talk. This is what is happening. AAA. This is terrible. This is disgraceful.
All right, thank you very much, Daniel.
Another way to you go to call me as and when it's possible, please. And you listen.
All right, thank you, sir. One for tell Daniel Ofio, thank you for on this particular one where we deal with so today. SLFA. Well, I'm going to go answer question. I get the answer already. So none of us say when I get frustrated. Because not to say na fafa. Listen, when I just commodity. So I get all thing. Jesus friend, welcome on board, sir. What do you get for we, sir?
Yeah, thank you very much to Pule for coming on the platform. And thanks to Mr. Daniel Oldfield for a relentless effort for the help with sport. Regarding this sport, this call we Parliament don't call the sports committee and the football association and whoever involved in this football business, we believe say they don't look into section 93 actually. And I think say when they take the 93 now regarding the committee, but say the government, the committee then get a right for let them call them for kind of investigate, inquire. I think based on that subsection 3 of 93, they don't call them so that they will be able to go answer because they just call them so. as people and they say, SLFA will say the independent and so on. But being they don't come with this committee in a parliament now, I mean they come with this committee, would they see now waiting, then they try for can do. Then they try for can look waiting, really it don't happen with things they go well based on their own involvement. But again, people like ask the question, say politics and football not for mix. But now things that were very difficult for separate in some way. Because you get the positive part of where they help for unite, they help for develop country, it even help for even a country become known. And if even a country know how to do business and evolve into good business, would able to bring economic growth. But the social area and the economic part, then are the problem here with and they try to deal with the social part and whether they involve for let and come for go play team, make a team for let go play then in competition. And then the side one of the economic parts now, that the government step in for say then they spend this, then they spend this, how it they come about. But for let's separate them then to there, it will be very difficult because you separate them in terms of function, than a one thing. But you know they separate them in terms of see they don't get anything for do with one another. It depends how you interplay them. So how they don't miss the interplay and then at the area wouldn't able to identify what thing are the social problem would they cause, let the team know the progress and why would they get economic waste towards trying to achieve the things there. And then the other aspect you see but government don't come pronounce, then you leap inside the progress of the football where they pronounce for give big amounts land and so on and then get a big praise out of it for try for say now they have the impact for let better come out. But if you can't turn around this point wherein they're not involved and you don't see draw don't come how then they ship them on here about property. But the point is that they don't try for pronounce them in a way where before don't help for let involve directly in politics, then before don't can look the social aspect. So now then they try for CC now. There is a big blow, they don't take a leap, and the leap, it don't cause them economic waste. And economic waste, they go on again while people and they carry on. So you don't become concerned for and say, this ministry we need for calling, or then this department or institution we for calling a parliament. When you compare other things that would happen in other institutions, then. But because of the favor them they fail away, you will see say they don't go see well, then they fail a political game. But when you see what them they say behind the football, so now for them they go able to captivate the mind of people and say, we safe una like we because we don't do this, look spot they go. So if you not can at the area, we will see say it will become a concern. And the concern we don't come now, none of the thing when they try to deal with so. But because them the way they deal with and they not look into the area when that social aspect, waiting for don't put inside the infrastructure. If that money they wait for don't waste the land and they if I don't think say, well, why will not be repair some more stadium? Or why will not go repair this will not go try for construct a kind of an academy where we go able for build up, no go able for go before. We be ask the minister, say even that academy will be in the building, they know they compromise with the one the way owner now, so on, so on and so forth. But you go say them area where they spend money, the capital cost where they go, they say the policy that they want to take, not a policy when economic for let it will become a commercial opportunity for let everything go before. And the other commercial opportunity for don't come to the academy where they would even get picky when they sell, they will get income directly, then they bring money back because they will become well known to international players, or also then they come abroad, then they get that scheme labor well. So all them things for us is when they approach and follow the economic growth. But when approach in a way, when I leap inside, not to steps. They wanna leap come with a big donation or something. When they say when they try for pay back the good what they do and let the people recognize when I see when they get interest over football and then they see the economy they go well and then they see now the things they know they walk back the way would they for be. So you can now to the one day wouldn't delegate duty and the one day wouldn't delegate duty now they have responsibility for letting get the country in heart because they delegate and with the country in heart. But when they delegate the country heart for them will reach the one day when are the actual people and where they make up the name, what are the footballer there, the one who they make up the team, how they go train up, whether they go able for pick so, or how they go able for organize thing when at the football itself but now more of political attention you dey see. We don't point now this situation, we don't run near to the government for can look. But the area where they approach things and especially that area in political things, you can for separate them because one you as a footballer, like say a footballer, you know say you know go say politics or the inside sports. But you know say now I dey play football. But because I dey play football, me not to only a football, you self now a diplomat for your country. Because an ambassador, you dey go play represent. Just like you, the coach, just like you and the minister, you are an ambassador. Not only me, because you don't come step from you roll for inside sports, and then the one the audience inside sports back, then they step their own role double way for them represent the country with their own talent. So that area, the line they get for try look how we merge them things there and how we out fund and how we go able to follow go before. Because at some point, you know go say you compare the international world, but who said there we own way and policy the way for build up where we will get economic way for them will get profit from the football in many ways because you can even get either one they call a sponsorship deal when we able for the build up, but all the one they get talent like we get so say like we'll get Rudiger so he can't begin play, he can naturalize the say they play for the country, he go then go begin they sell invest all the things and the income then they like right now in the very Rudiger or they pressing on what they go far. I know they say they win, but he say I'm only way they get from the World Cup for this World Cup, any funds we get, they put on to us, then picking they will need help for let them go do their operation and health business and salon. So only hope you know more that money they go back to the right people and will at the right one the way they need. Instead go get for seek advice where you go get for sila go put this money out. So as no go just the government go hold them back, then they put on some other way. Let them give na charity, well known place them like that one would that program one at the fund so all the one in then they with that guy like Caritas, they run so all them program they did where in the evidence and then they prove reliability. They don't go just say go give on the government because you see how the sports they carry inside politics and the politics they try for play out the sport. But all that come to how una go relate to them, say not to independence the both groups and they but una they interrelate in terms of support. Una create that social aspect from the team and the management, and then una they come with the economic way and the side way una go able for build up, not to the politics side. Because now the only thing now you will only see well now the politics, the only way we go see politics not for interfere, the sports the only thing we go that impact they get forget. The impact when they get that economic impact in that film. But when you say you mix with them, you know they mix that impact the football they get for give. And for that impact they come, now you get for structure, let that impact they go come. And I want you know my only hope is them will try look, especially the economic side, how they go able for build them. Then look at academy then, where they go try build up, where they go even get one winner West Africa at some point to begin the big up, when I go grow up business from there. The one they wouldn't get other footballer then they went known, I go Italy and go say, oh Salon, Ghana, look Nigeria. So then begin to call them names inside the academy then they. So you go see through them now will they push go before we will begin to get modeling. But if you're not a good anything and I just leap from or leap for jump high, I mean long distance for them would reach a point, you know, they take those steps where you will know the gap there and the way you know smooth it, like it can cause this because that pronouncement more when the wrong can be and the law will say not shame in some way, but now for saying the way we don't come, we expect say this for don't get impact by either with campaign or with political strategy so that you go call names in a way. But now this not can work and look at the last result, them what the sequence. But I only hope say back then go broaden the idea on sports in general. But we know see na development and the develop ball, then they just structure them. And the structure they come from schools, then they encourage other things, and when they go into schools and other things, we'll be able for develop. But I only hope say people then go act as ambassadors, any side then the political ambassadors, and one day what they do, then you work as sport ambassadors. Thank you very much. Let God help that money they and then money when they put to them things there, then go reap we benefits instead of the waste. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Usfriend.
You're welcome, yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I want to say thanks to Usfriend for your submission today. Welcome on board, Alpha. You get the platform, sir.
Yeah, Tripoli, thanks for bringing me on board. I want to say big thank you to Usfuren and the young Canadian brother of Liverpool. Even though don't forget for club football first. But again, we Canada then don't pull we don't count with the can blue now. But I get few things for talk. I want for start with ECSL Triple A. I think I may don't say this one last week, and of course, me they call on ECSL. Let them give me details of the 250,000 voters who they nullify or whatever. Let them give me detail of Amea because it is very important. Law no side anyone and they come out. Now we write for no. Of course, Yusuf already mentioned that, and I want for join my voice with you. Trust me, the verification exercise very, 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 very short. Time no day. People and like what you say, no more people are not able to go almost. Me say some of the people they say why they ask you don't go, you say inside. Some man not even know say a verification exercise they go on. So I think the need for able for give the opportunity for people and for go able for like verify their names them. The one that we not get pictures, they able for know waiting at the next step. The one that we get picture with the name not correct, other half after then they. But again, like I say, ECSL every day then they give me question for make a ask or they give me make I get a lot of doubts and they create bottleneck around this electoral process. If you name the not spell and correct the mistake, make the I, say they not for put I. They say they're not able for correct and pass you go to NCRA. I know say many people go dey panda waka waka dey because na manual input, na type people them they type typographical error go dey. So if they may really, really want for set this election process to straight and transparent, therefore don't get computers, then are all the centers, them you will get issue with your name, they rectify them correct, they're able for like a set them. At the end of the day, then get the final voters list. That's how I think say if we don't go. But they say no, people then for go back to NCRA. Anyway, God will help Salon. Back onto the process of SLFA to Parliament. Me and the pray with Parliament, then be very, very much objective like this. They're not for even the wait safe because there are a lot of MDs they wouldn't for don't call at that parliament for talk or for this or investigate. Yeah, not to SLFA no more. Lot of them we say today we they ask question how then they do use salon money. But again, that is a good one. Make them able for come, they can explain to we. Because if you they can, Kamara me don't say this people. Let go back to that me legend in statement. I could remember. I think the game where then go play last after which he can resign or so by international football. He talk about he say one then they pay officials like when they play footballer or the players them. Can you imagine that? In fact, then they pay some more than them per diem is some more than waiting the players then they get. Say they talk say in and they go suffer and they feel how then they go pay equal to the official. You see, this not the problem we will get in Sierra Leone. Everybody want for eat. Everybody want for make money. And trust me, now this will they see the government create job for the boys. So take it whether you like it or not. Politics in this is in this thing. Triple A, I can tell people me the time when Leon Stars go Leon Stars under 14 go feel and I tell me discouraged by football. I was playing soccer effective one because I was not connected to political party. They never make a big part of Leon Stars team. We train sober one at Kintom, not to 1 week safe, month with the train. When you see them come, when they say Papa Jack in Bobo and then they go. That's the end of the game. So politics now they kill win at that country. The politics. And if only we not put if we put politics for everything what they do in terms of development, we see sustainability. People are never even qualified and then a SLFA secretariat just because they're connected to political party. And what do you expect? When you put a square peg in a round hole, you will never get good results. No matter what you will say, that make way they say we never win game it. In fact, not to this number 4 years. For me, Sabilio starts team when me get sense. We play either the ref kill we or this now we no more now, but they're not able for win. Now so nobody they left. And then they put a lot of money. But again, this is not the problem when we get people away. When you put people away sober minded, almost academy we get in Sierra Leone for training their young boboya almost better feel. But look, then they make national league. Look, parade field. Say today they're not able for improve on parade field. Now this make I tell you now. Me, if na me one no more, No permanent secretary, not in that country. Now bring developmental experts the way they create developments at that country. Then they make league look parade, go eastern, all the field are not good. How you they expect to get professional? You will get a whole minister, you sit down 1 year, 2 year, enable right any developmental projects for develop your ministry. Then you sit down, you say me a minister of sports. Let them show we one thing what they don't do as Ministry of Sports, where they don't bring as a development in that country for the body, for let them better their life. But today, would they pan clap for other team the way they play World Cup? Who would they be in? It's so sad, Tripoli. By now, if in a country where me sober in terms of sports, every district will get in that country for don't get one standard stadium, one. Nothing like that, no day. At the end of the day, what will make you say, oh Lord, the guy no more let Bobo then go to guy. You cannot compete when you not the train, when you not get the you not get the equipment for train. You cannot. A whole ministry no for right one developmental project when they go say this now with legacy. I always they use parade field as an example. By now, therefore, don't play even if na artificial carpet and don't play another place. Let that place they be modified. But Usai, nothing will not they see. At the end of the day, we'll run them begin go ask them if the SLFA go they talk about free quality education. Let go there put in that country the Tripoli. I think that's my own take. Me they call on the committee where they in charge. Let them not make this thing by party or whatever. Whosoever don't them puts they were not supposed for they let refund all the money back. It's not done. Wetin you do? Wetin happen as Igalo? Nothing no forgot before. All time na win a Lord have mercy. Somebody no even get patch for goal for go play. Una take am for go play the. Una take am for go play the. Is it nice? Una take am for go there. Is it nice? No. Just because waiting, this now, this now, me bossing this, Lord put in name, Lord this. Let them go explain. Trust me, if only Parliament ready, now let me can say, hey, if we get effective separation of powers, we get effective judiciary, the executive, everybody they perform a role well. Trust me, Sierra Leone they straight. But when you go just now, you keep business and go sit down part this now, body, we no can't shame them, no this. At the end of the day, don't. Nothing not they come up bien. Now that's alone don't see Parliament invite minister for go. Now Parliament say no goody. At the end of the rating come up here, goody. Tell go there put that country then. Adam you take Tripoli.
All right, thank you very much, Alpha. Okay. We'll say thanks to Alpha. Yes, Tony, you get the platform, sir.
Yeah, Abraham, thanks for having me and Kusha and Kabo Fambule. You know, Abraham, for me, the reason why I mean we make the Ministry of Sports inconsistent or not they perform effectively and facing because they focus now more on the money side. You know, when you get the passion missing, now this now the problem, now the effect this way you get. Most of the man in the way you see they go so way they call. Most of them not play sports. Most of them not contribute. I mean, you take the authorities, just look at the Ministry of Sports, for example. Which level way they want to do their contribution reach in terms of where they talk about compare with nation and other. You they look World Cup, you see Suleiman Mutari, the way don't play sport for play football. I speak for Ghana, make so much contribution. And they manage the FA, and they manage soccer. Ghana. You take Ivory Coast, the same thing. You understand? You take even Cameroon, Eto. You understand? When you get people and way no play, no get that interest, then your interest now the money, now the results they will see so. So you see so much lapses. So in fact, things are not planned well. You understand? They don't get the passion in this 21st century. Or even before the 21st century, say from the 20th century to this stage, you know, say football or sports, now invisible exports, meaning the more opportunities you give, it's just like all the export diamonds and everything, you can export people the way they play sports. It's not only soccer, it's not only football, as we call an salute. Means say now footballers they no more get for they put a priority part. We got other sporting discipline, just like where Mr. Oldfield they say. We got other sporting discipline, where if we can give them the resources and give them the opportunities, they go out there, they shine, they even get good sponsorship or endorsements and make money now world stage. You understand? But wherein you get people and where just feel say that the money, because basically what we dey see, everybody where they are around football administration as salon, and the money, money, money. And if you take the amount of resources where they don't spend per football na salon, you can't compare where the achievements they we don't get. You know they compare now and sleep. It's like we waste all their money then they, and we have many other sporting disciplines where they do extremely well, then they suffer. Look like how Mr. Ophil they say. You get people they wait for travel, and then they na look because they don't get the funds. You understand? So most of them guys who they see the ineffectiveness, just like I say, not because they don't get the passion. If they get the passion or they want to win it, they go get some na their mind, they will get that empathy, say, bo, at least not to football, let we share this national cake. At least like, even if not for poets and stuff, even if for by percentage, say okay, football gets this percentage, basketball get this, cricket get this percentage, swimming get this and this and now that you talk about effective management. Now that you talk about effective leadership. But when you get this guy, everything they go. All ten this guy they go. It just like when picking pull na self this brother they go. I like them say that they put cup, they go. Now what say you as minister of sports for the travel, all say? No. At least you save that money, there's some money, then the way you know go. That money they go into other ministries, other sporting discipline there. But all say you want go and then they don't go empty hand. Then they go to the and bag them, just like what they say. They go to other people, then where some man they go to not even carry again. Because at the young way and the way they go when they go left people then come. Because some man they pay money to then group then they. Where they go, they not come, they left they then go to find their own way because they don't already get passports and everything. So they are they go as delegates. We know now something still not they happen, now story problem. So that make you see all 10 Kabudu they go, all 10 Kabudu they go. This now not till today starts, but we get for inside who they go the line. Most of the people when they go, they are not connected. Just because now that way they say, you see how then give them that thing they happen. Somebody can say, hey, give me $10,000 no more. I get paid. What's the call? Where you go able to travel? What's the call? Down the way they go, you go with them. You know, kind again. A business. So it's like business. It's a business. Then they do. So they focus not upon whatever output. Where would they feel say now this? Oh, Ghana there. Ghana they play World Cup so. What's the difference when Ghana where you go say okay Ghana they far or we not to the same mentality, the same waiting just because of the discipline, we're not effective in we leadership. We're not effective at all. Are you minister? How you want go? How you want go? I mean, I'm your take because they don't get the passion. If they have the passion, they tell you, with football level, don't go far. We're not going to see them kind of yourself, they don't resign delicate today. Because most of the problems where you sit down with them guys in the way we now they talk, I mean, a problem with the way, na problem we will be able to avoid. We're going for boost to football and salon. You understand? Not for saying, I mean, I just sometimes it's frustrating where you just see other ministry, others, I mean, discipline, and they suffer. Then you see this one great set of people there, now they always they travel. Now they always they travel. Now they always they travel. What about the other people there? Who not go give themselves what's in a call? Even the one the wedding in America where you will say the resources available, you get people the way now how they born, then they play sport, then they play basketball abroad, then they play na Spain, then they play na Australia, then they play na Russia, then they play elsewhere. Because now invisible for them to go count money. So if we empower and we put more resources in sports, not all tell no more get for put money per other things then. But if we put more resources per one then we'll bring money to man. We see how football waiting. But we don't even encourage you buddy. We don't even encourage them before that. I mean, how you gonna go get the same per diem or the same DSA with somebody where they go play? When you not just you go sit down no man for go chill or for go relax. Because some man are relaxed, they go relax. Some man don't even get function. You see a whole lot of duplication of functions. You see a whole lot of duplications. You see this person, you don't know side for cut the line, who side for cut the line for no, which side this person you own responsibility stop, and who side and they own begin. A lot of them are duplication of functions. Trust me. But as I say, everybody in focus. They don't focus on the money. Not what the sports, so now the money, then they're interested. Because in the travel, they know most of they get. I mean, it's sad. But we hope and say, oh, no, we hope for make it go be a positive outcome. Let not just be another talk shop. Because at the end of the day, before they even reach there, they don't pass envelope. Envelope don't reach, don't waka waka. So they reach and smile, make like say formality. Yeah, and put it under the carpet. You know, go hear nothing again. Let not just be another talk shop. Because we sabi parliament. You think big thing they want for put priority pan they left. The one when they own personal interest or that thing, you see then go. It's frustrating.
All right, thank you very much, Tony.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 calls. I'll turn the mic to you. 5 calls. The line open now, yeah? No one's here. The last time Parliament be invite the now ex Minister of Lands. It's our for saying goodie. Eh? And then go goodie. Where goodie at the end of the day, I clap for and back for commodity. Parliament, you don't understand you. Okay. If you say we don't do well, the next 2 minutes will come out here. But this is watch World Cup. Look the young guy the way they play World Cup right now. The young guy there. Eh? Yes, Suma, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, hey, Triple A, thank you very much, Lampard. Watch Monday Night Football a lot on this volume down a little bit. You know, first of all, I know I use the word say you waste your time, my brother. But when last Parliament done someone, any person when a part of matter being government for good na Parliament, anything commodity. Either then take first of all the person that they even take Parliament serious. We don't see a time without numbers. It don't happen with the former Minister of Lands. Not to pass away not to pass away the Attorney General tell and say you got for go. The man no go and go. He say never go there, right? Okay. What again? The Minister of Information. In order go there, he go cost them. He go tell them say in the big boy in the house. Wait na any sober country, they forgot jail. They forgot jail. Now, like when you go na court, you go tell a judge, okay, you don't go jail. So waiting anybody feel say this Parliament not to sober people because not only not to sober people because they mix. You understand? Not to just APC or SLPP, they mix, then get the SLPP and the student divide them. They mix them up. So if the APC and this for the C for C, then for able for TNAP they and talk say, you know what? No, we need to agree. If we take a vote, if una numbers the pass we on, fine. But at least we do go down the record say we not vote for waiting una one vote in favor of this minister. But they see, I mean, time in, time out. Whether minister then they call them or the department managerial people here, wouldn't they go to parliament? They're not going to respect for the parliament. They never do anything. So this guy, I've been talking from the morning. He wants in another guy with very disrespectful. This sport minister, the way they talk, I don't listen them several times. Way they talk na 98.1. They talk with so disrespectful, arrogant. So me, I'm not really, quite honestly, it's sad. How you go with 50 people then, 30 of them, now people who just to go for go get a per diem. The players they don't boku. And when they come back, the small money when they get there, now there's somebody they turn back and say, if you not been turned up with man to know give you, if you not been bring that socks over give you, you know who's kind of rubbish that is. But the one that always go with the team will not get absolutely. You don't see this World Cup. I they watch Brazil today. You see now the executive with the call. You see the guy that will be sit on there. Now the one that we play for Brazil, now then they run the affairs. You know, you see them there. Then Ronaldo, you see them there.
Yeah.
Would that they run the affairs of Cameroon? That's Samuelito. You dey see the guy them now, the one that we play, we know what the sport, because them boy and like the younger brother them, then they understand each other. But you go take somebody, first of all, will not be supposed to get minister of sport. America not get minister of sport. That team they that team they the funny thing is that team they just stand up with your team in America. Now the woman that they normally do better, the man they do they ever do that the other they ever do better. But now they put all the not true big brother they talk about. Then they invest, then they put all the finances for that Leo Star men's team they do better. But the other discipline and what they do better, they look at them. Now they not they make the women's with them called soccer team sooner. Say then when they bring the cup, then when they go win the World Cup, they never give them anything. The man that will always the first round they don't pull them. First round they don't pull them. Now then they get all the money. I don't understand the logic behind that. Let me make we female team now be sue trade. Why don't they pay so much attention and then guy only to do anything? Then you take politics back, you mix inside it. Then guy matter the other body. What thing I use? He play football. It's in an ambassador. Ambassador, you for sit down. You know for the travel all the time. What thing that you roll? How you roll get for benefit the team. Now that them for action tomorrow or Wednesday. How you roll get for benefit the team. Where every time when the team go, you forgo. What thing that you roll as an ambassador? Thank you very much, my brother. Sad
Thank
for
you very
South
much,
Africa.
man. Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on here. Who would we talk to?
Triple A, this is Victor Duarte from Maryland.
Yes, Victor, you get 3 minutes, sir.
My own take is this. I don't think to say we authority in a free tongue, a salon, know exactly what in sport supposed for do for a community or for a country. Sport is an investment. It's an investment to develop the youth. And once the youth then they develop, whether they use that sport day as for professional income, like a livelihood, or not, they do so much more for your health, especially with the kind medical system who gets na salon, the mediocre medical system who get na salon. But they not get that vision they. And they use one country for compare to Sierra Leone. Where Sierra Leone, we gently pass the country, we get more money. We supposed to. Like Jamaica. Salon gets more mineral resources. The only thing with Jamaica, they have pan, that's tourism. Back in the 80s, 70s, 80s, even the early 90s, most of the people that really run short races, sprinters them for America were Jamaicans. Then go recruit them within a college, for Khan College in America, yeah. Within Khan College, by the time they finish 4 years in a college and all that, they naturalize them, give them citizenship, then begin represent America. When Jamaica take notice of that, they start for invest in their own infrastructure, build up the infrastructure in the country. Now, not Jamaican, when a sprinter, when they do anything, now they come America again because America get better facility. Then stay in Jamaica because the facilities are superb. Then stay there, then train they get better coaches them, they represent the country. The amount of millionaires in these 20 years which Jamaica don't make out of athleticism is so much. And all them millionaires then go back, they invest na Jamaica, then build up the sporting system, build business for other people them. For the past 4 Olympics, most of the sprinters them 100, 200 relays, 400 meters are being won by mostly Jamaicans. And all these Jamaicans, the man and the woman, them, they are all millionaire. Now that vision this salon not get. We get one person we can close to that, Mohamed Kalon. Go out as a professional in a young age, play in a big league, represent the country and all that. He retire, he take his money, go back home, he build up infrastructure, build his own team, and create employment for people there. Can you imagine if Sierra Leone develop the infrastructure where then thing they also will take off like wildfire? How many millionaires the country go create in a short span of like a decade or two? That's the vision Sierra Leone lack. And not take too much for develop a parade like where somebody just say parade is underdeveloped. And not take too much. Are you able to develop a parade in with $200-300? I buy weed seed, then I also buy the fertilizer, them carry and go, put it in a barrel, ship and go, then get a grader and grade the field level them. They rake out the stones, them spread the fat for starter fertilizer. Then after that they take 1 week, then and spread the seed them, fertilizer again and all that. By 20 it don't blossom. You get nice lawn. All you did for do now for the maintain them, they cut the grass regularly, they fertilizer regularly, make sure say you upkeep them. That's all it takes. But with people that lack vision, I can always say this, that they think outside the box. Then they look on the short-term benefit. Oh, like that them 2-3 boy, so I can go. I sit down and stand, watch them, then do play or they not play or me make me own per DM. No, you forget a long-term goal. Then bobo they also to come back, create employment where you young family them somewhere down the line go able for benefit from. That's how we for the look things that's alone. We get for being visionary. You know, see things from the distance. That's what lacking right now. I rest my case.
Thank you very much, Victor. The phone line don't close. Please don't call again. With the return calls. Yeah. Not call again. And if you don't call, you call, well, you default to the one that will not for call again. As long as you call, we expect we call. Yeah. We get about 3 or 4 people then. Let me can quick, please. Yes, sir. You get 3 minutes, sir.
Thank you very much, Triple A. How you do, Papa? How
Yeah.
everybody do?
Yeah.
So Mina, one thing I just discovered in my country where, I begin on this way. You know where Chief Man in a community. You hear me? Okay. You know where Chief Man in a neighborhood, then they not catch and panty if it take a while. Not feel say it don't stop. There's a tendency say it don't get a different strategy. Why make this point here? I did look at this per diem they don't legitimize corruption. They don't legitimize thieves. You know, whatever they happen, from the head them, take them down. It's the same thing these people them did too. Then they forget say this not in country. Anything, and I write them down the road say most of the things that we country and we government they proud of say now this they don't do. It's either a loan or a donation or United Nations a handout. Looking at we get very young people and when they do this thing here. Even the football what we talk about. And I totally support you for say, Lord, we take a deep breath. Lord, we left internationals. Lord, we start the football from your home. Everything, things they come just like that. You get for start from the onset. Will not get better feel, and it's over years before they even condemn this to stadium here. What did we do about it? Nothing. And you see places and where ABC, you get fields, them people, and they go build on top of there. We not even get community places them, na neighborhoods them where people can go. They say, okay, even the one them will get. Look from Parade Field to any side within the country where you see. It's the same thing from 50s of years or whatever you want to call them. So also with the head, but then people are so much money they put into this football, plenty money. And I go on tell you one thing. The thing where me see as the new diamond area now we country now the football and the education program. Now the greatest scams in this way me see in my country because everybody they talk about this education, everything, and the millions and billions of thousands of money where they don't put into these things, them you don't even see it because everything we just want to take by the horn, and everything the way you do you get forget process. If you not start them, you not go able end them. If even you begin, you not go able grow because you not get legs for stand. This is what thing they happen. These things is this way they happen. Even if they calling guide in the parliament, how long we don't talk about these things like I talk? What thing happen? Because the first thing we do as a leader, what you first do, you create good examples. And all in European country, then the American country, they see so. What you make people and they afraid the law because then they set up good examples. When you commit the crime, then they judge you right then. They don't care who that you be or what you be. But today, we don't get a country where ABC people in the fight for many political parties and better pass the country itself. So what do you go expect? Then committees they already appoint in the parliament is the ruling party and the people in back where they appoint into their positions there. Probably them go say football not get they not get people and not get political appointments. But believe you me, it's always the case. What he make you think see then Rodney Michael and then they kick them out from football and salon? What he make them they kick Calon them off from football? Because they're independent. The things then the silly things where they happen, they don't need them. Because they're not self-made people and more ready for themselves. At the end of the day, then go stand for certain things them where they happen right now. But you don't find out say the football team, the football association of the country, now so man them where EB say, they see the revenue into the space. And then say nothing no day. Then the same thing with your man they talk say everything they lie on football. People and they spend so much on football, even the games that we get potential in the country, nobody not care about them. Nobody, they're not even publicize them. We not even know against them. Cricket was so much popular after football and salon, you don't even see it. You don't even hear about it. They're not even talk about it they're not even talk about it how they call them now outlet them now we news outlet in the country because it's like it's not existing. But when they say football, they don't go play. I tell you now by God in power, now could be even qualified. You look at it, we struggled so much. You not go even see something in Torah, but we support them because we not patriots them. You know, there's nothing where you not go support where your country they represent. But at the end of the day, they see something, you they really, really see say, even you pick yourself, you get certain things that you do, you they see say you not get that potential. But you go and maybe doctor. But they see say even mathematics, you know, sabi do them. You know, you they see say even chemistry, you not able to do nothing for them. But you still they hope as a father, as a parent, say, I want me picking can better. But at the end of the day, it's happening over and over again. And we country, we get one quality. We they always assess things them how much we spend. I they talk them every day. If you see them, then tell you about how much they don't spend on football, ask them about what's in our achievements. What you don't derive out of them. You look about this school in the way they talk about. So there's a billions of leos of thousands of dollars we don't go, or millions of dollars we don't go to. But tell me, how much you don't get out of her? What in the structure? Even when they talk about education, you go begin to see education now. Some other place them not to only this classroom education. You get so much education where they around you. Even we picking away there, then they watch TV. You they see them, they get characters and more they develop it. What thing we develop with? What's character in a salon? Where you grow up with? Where you go sabi you see how be the grow up. This na me SpongeBob. This na me this. It's not happening. So then they tell you say we all get for set reset everything and come back and say the reality is there are so many things that we know the right now country. Let's come back and start all over again. So I thank you very much and I really appreciate and it's always a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you
All right?
very much, sir. For line close, but with the return calls here. If you don't call we then I do not. And after that, we go call out the chairman for can give a closing. If you don't call, we will knock na you do moto. Watch your phone. This time one chance. Okay. Somebody is losing his chance. Well, allow the God aside first. Until the time of the person been get. And we safe not get that time they safe now. If you be don't call, check with the knock na you do mot now.
Hello.
Yes, call out with the talk to please.
Oh, I was not expecting this call, but it's good. You guys call. Mina Scott Manga. How na they do this? I mean, a first time caller. I not participate no more opponent in there, but I that was so interesting. The topic so interesting for me, so I decided for call. So how na all they do? Now thank you for such program. Okay.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I first time caller. So, my own contribution on this issue of football or waiting to happen. I hear somebody talk about waiting to happen at Parliament and some of them directors, they are ministers and then per diem. Really, the last caller, the last spokesperson, I actually agree with most of what he said. Uh, within this country, some of where they are abroad now, we no more. I always say but so make a contribution and who can give it can valid but all the try to compare United States or England to Sierra Leone, it can look difficult for low understand. Now that some of who with problems. And we they always make sure say everything at the government, not to everything at the government. I want to throw this challenge to any of who the United States now. Yeah. Lord would they ask yourself, what would they see them thing there? It's not no talk but waiting a your own contribution we don't give, we in America or England or any part of the world. What can you do for Mama Salo? Now begin to discuss this too, because some of we there we don't go school, we don't learn book, we get very good jobs there. But waiting at the role they play for go educate with people them. You don't need to become a politician. You can actually go, your voice matter. You have relatives, you have friends that can listen to you. Some of them are your college mate at Kobe College or Bow School or CKC or Grammar School or Prince of Wales. We get people that we go talk to, when then at the government, we go to at least go to advise them how they think they happen. But let us go back to the topic of waiting they happen at the football field today or waiting they happen at sport. I agree totally with you now because most of the people that wouldn't they heard the sports program at Sierra Leone, you ask them really what's not their role. If they know anything about football, they don't. Now the major problem. You don't go take somebody when a gynecologist, you say no, go become a minister of agriculture. You didn't misplace people them priority. You didn't misplace people them. So, and again, if we come back in terms of corruption, we've been talking about parliament. Parliament been done the corrupt since even the time of Ahmed Tijan Kaba. Parliament is Sierra Leoneans and we attitude, waiting the poor in other country. They say, shake me hand. You they see somebody go get case or somebody with them for go even for go get a query or get for go presenting himself to parliament. He don't already meet 2, 3 parliamentarians and he don't lobby. So in case he don't die before the kind of parliament. These are some of the corruptions where it don't exist since time memorial and it still exist. The same thing, same APC, SLPP, whatever they not government. It's just the same thing. So again, waiting we waiting at this country who cannot travel. We stress, we frustrated. We want go back. We want the best for Sierra Leone. Recently, we seen a parliament. Then they cost money, cost na parliament. Then the two benches, chairs, just for because of a bill and for pass where they don't become so violent. And at that time, if one of the parliamentarians when they do so, what one they expect the civilians or the people that they govern, what one they expect for let them do. So the whole system again, Again, I will also bring this to where they have got, we don't Canada, we don't Lambo, we don't expose, follow. Then go discourage we. I go tell anybody within this country, and you go salon, then go tell you, say, look, come. In fact, then give you name, you not JC, or it just come, or look in Bookway land. Then they begin to say, no, in fact, then they even they call from free town. Then they call, what are you from? What's that man plan do for him? Live? What's in they do? What job in get? What's in your own lifestyle yonder? For let them just reduce you. This is the behavior that so Sierra Leoneans that we all they do. We not for lose hope though. And I really encourage any one of the spokesperson that on this forum, do ya? Long will continue we see something, say something. But the same thing, say them honestly, not politicize them. Because once you don't politicize any discussion, it don't look meaningless, and you don't take side, and it not gonna look productive anymore. So, but the true love will tell with people in other country, they say, Salon, now with some of we left here now, we not one left there. Now circumstances bring with Canada. And what Canada will not just sit down. Some of you want to go back home and rest and give more support. We not to politicians. We not want to go give hope to we people then. We back within now, waiting you go able to do. Time like this, go play a role. Go, somebody been the term is I hear one of the other spokesperson they talk say how for make feed, you just buy seed, blah blah blah, ship all into nothing where you can able to do. There are private companies where you can say me country they're interested in football. This is what they do. Some people then they mostly and they tell most people then not to government they create job. Government they just they make sure say the place is safe for people then for let them able expose and do business. Government responsible for make waiting roads. Government responsible for get electricity. Government responsible for create medical facility. Government there are certain areas when a government institutions that is their responsibility. Government does not create a job. Now non-profit parastatals, we been there now some of we don't come involved, we don't then other areas. Now we go begin to market Sierra Leone. Instead of with the cry Sierra Leone down, now begin to market Sierra Leone. So we'll give hope to with people in that country there. We'll go develop that country there. So I tell you now, thank you. And I'm really glad you want to give me this chance for make I just say me peace, please.
All right, thank you very much, Kola.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, just short one. I'll just come with Daniel. I need for Lefia. When they talk about Parliament, they invite or they don't invite the Minister of Sports, Secretary General, and all this. Daniel, just quick one, sir. You close.
Yes. Yes, sir. Well, you know what? Triple now something just pricked my mind. Say, give me closing remarks. Two, not 3 points. One, I believe, say, if you check through the archives, if we will check and through by Saturday, I want to believe, say, let this thing not be another cold case or die case or buff case. Because I remember, say, in one or two of them, then tripling, this huge amount of people we go. I believe, say, I can remember vividly that a member of the Parliamentary Sports Committee go. We not been getting no business for do this. Then delegation there. So let we hope no more say then they did not compromise Wednesday or tomorrow in a salon sitting. I will just hope. Then thirdly, or secondly, would ask the president. Now we see it in the football. Then the cricket team and other sporting disciplines and themselves need help. And I get for no say the president don't send letter to because I know the Grand Chief Patron for Cricket Association. Then a small about it, and you picking the nephew there. Let members say, then they block them about the Cricket Association for SIA. Now then are longer than they're ready for good tomorrow. Then they go and present now 8 nation tournaments now Rwanda. Not to friend the match now 8 nation tournament. Yeah, the president be a member. So member then they left, we not go it because of money. So let the president member no more. Let no listen to the sports minister or the NSA let use as a papa of the nation. If they don't campaign for sports, let President be remember say cricket, volleyball, basketball, tennis, boxing, let member them. Let no member the minister now they don't feel. Let the president member. And then we, sports minister, the we will exports, say network radio, the Salonians them, then on corner, they will wish the cricket team good luck. And let we hope say the one who they sit on the ACC una investigate them where una will they go with and call there. Let una know say we will not talk against anybody. We just talk the two way good for salon sports, not for football. We Peter. Triple, let God bless you all. Let God bless you all. Let God bless from our salon. To God be the glory.
Thank you very much, Daniel.
Thank you, sir.
We don't open with Oju. We don't lay with Yesna grown. For listen, waiting Parliament go tell we after then go down talk to them few people here. But Parliament, please, una not disappoint me. Una not disappoint me. Do ya? We see the other day, I'm the committee for the fake degree. We see say una say they can't start. Na FBC, we see una. They wait. But good thing there, the other time una be call the mayor. Now go ask and question them. How far with that one day? Now not start something no more. Now not don't know. Because you know this one come back. Hey, before the man goes back, you know hearing nothing again. But good thing they do now be done they do it. Now not coming back for no waiting at the final. Still there on question and answer. There. At least after this meeting, let we see the next list where they come out and say they get friendly. Let us know say really then be meet with Parliament. We'll go there back tomorrow. Till we meet again tomorrow, Triple A say tata.